Today I have a review of the Lumintop ED20T tactical flashlight, and this flashlight uses a 18650 lithium-ion battery, but it can also use RCR123As or CR123A cells, and I'll show that here more in a minute. But first I wanted to do a size comparison. I've got a Spyderco Sage 1, and you can see the Spyderco is just a little bit smaller than the Lumintop ED20T light, and this light is designed to be a tactical light. The ED20T uses the Cree XM L2 U2 LED, and on high mode it produces 750 lumens for 2 hours. On medium it's 160 lumens for 8 hours, and on low it produces 20 lumens for 60 hours. It has a strobe and an SOS mode. It does not have a firefly mode, which is something I wish Lumintop would add. I really like a firefly mode, especially at night if you're trying not to wake a partner or just to get maximum battery life. It's good for that. So let me show you what the ED20T comes with. First, you've got a nylon case. It's Velcro. The light fits right inside, and then in the back you've got a Velcro section where you can put on your belt, and it securely latches. That's a lot of Velcro, so it's not going to go anywhere. Then you've got a small D-ring. The light fits in there pretty well. And can clip on just like that. No big deal. Also included is a lanyard, and I may put this on here later, and then a couple extra O-rings. The box here is a really retail looking box. This is a little bit different from some of the other Lumintop lights I have, but it's really, I think, especially with this type of connector, is designed to be put on retail shelves, and it shows. It's a step up from some of Lumintop's other boxes. Back to the ED20T. What sets this light apart for me is the tail switch, which if the camera doesn't focus, I'll roll in a picture of it. But on the bottom you have a shorter push button, and it's your simple power mode, and it's on or off. Then on top you've got a taller button here that is your mode button. So that's what allows you to switch between the brightnesses, and if you click and hold, you get your strobe, and then you get your SOS. It just really fits well in the hand. It's kind of designed to grip like a cigar grip, I've heard this called, where you put your thumb back here and you use this ring, which is rubber, to kind of grip onto the light, and you can control it. It just is a natural fit for the light. One downside for me is this clip. It is incredibly stiff. Just incredibly stiff. I'm going to have to bend it out a little bit if I'm going to use it, or I'm going to take it off. The emitter here, let me focus it a little bit. It's got double reflective glass. You do have some knurling here. And then the reflector is fairly smooth, but it's got some orange peel behind it. I'd call it medium orange peel. It's a deep reflector, so it really does throw well. And let me show you the light patterns quick. So here is the light, and you can see it's pretty heavy in the middle there with some spill. And there's download, so you can see it a little bit more, and there's absolutely low. So that's high, medium, and low. Here's the night shots in my backyard with Lumintop ED20T. And right now I've got it on low mode, which is hard to see. I will go back to the stairs. So low mode is about 20 lumens from what I remember. Bumping up to medium. And it does a good job lighting up. And this is about 160 lumens. And you can see the tree. That's about 20-25 feet away pretty easily. And then high mode. And here you can see the tree really well. It does a really good job lighting up my whole backyard with my eyes here. With point at the middle of the tree, I can really see the garden, I can see the fence all around. Special modes. There is strobe, and one more press gives me SOS. Here's a down the stairs shot that I do on my low powered lights. So this is 20 lumens here. And as you can see, very adequate for the stairs, really adequate for the fence that's across the way. Bump to medium mode. Shows up great on camera, and super adequate to even search the yard for something, maybe an animal or dog or something like that. And back to high mode here. And again, just even more. This is overkill. Look for your dog or something like that in a backyard that I've got. But you can never have too much light sometimes when you're searching for something. So that's down the stairs view. Something I wanted to show with this Lumintop ED20T was how waterproof it was. So what I've got here in front of me is a pint glass of water, and let me turn the light on, and I'm going to drop it in, and as you can see, the light is still on. It's fully submerged and no problems. And let me turn it around and turn the brightness down so it won't blind the camera. And we'll put it in front first. And there again, no problems, completely submerged. This light is waterproof up to about 2 meters, so really no problem getting it wet all day long. It'll be just fine. Back to these switches here, one thing I didn't mention was if you push the mode button, you've got like a momentary switch, but it does click, and that might be hard to hear on the camera, but I'm manually clicking the button. And that's just kind of nice, I think. It really would work well for a tactical mode if you want to blind somebody or something like that. You can click that button without being in a mode. Let me talk about the batteries here. This light comes with a Lumintop 18650. And this Lumintop 18650 is slightly different from some of the others that you've seen in my other videos. It has a gold top, and on the bottom is a polished with an engraved Lumintop logo. And it's just a little bit different, but so far performance has been the same. But one of the other neat things about this light is that you can use CR123s, and I happen to have some rechargeables. And this is good if you're in a case where you're someplace where you can't recharge your 18650, but say you're in a store and they have CR123s, because those are used in tools and other lights. You load 2 of them in, screw the back on, and your light works again. You won't get quite as many lumens output, and your runtime will be quite a bit less than an 18650 here, but it's good in an emergency, and it's nice to have a light that's flexible in the sources of batteries it can use. As you can see, the light comes apart into 4 pieces. Each section does have O-rings for water tightness, but I wanted to show you first what the back end looked like, and then that's the emitter. So this is really the business end of the light. Let me get it to focus. There we go. That's really the business end of the light, and the back side is where the battery contact sits. It is flat, but the light does have reverse protection. And then this is the aluminum tube, the reflector, and last, the button. It does have a spring there to keep everything tight. So the Lumintop ED20T is a nice light. I find the machining to be nice. It's aluminum light, but it's got nice knurling here and on the middle and even on the back. It's covered in a matte black aluminum anodizing, and I think it'll be pretty durable. I think this is a good light that I'd recommend for anybody who's looking for something tactical, but also functional for other uses as well. It will definitely serve multi-purpose use at the same time as being tactical if you want it to be. So I think it's a pretty good light for anybody who needs an 18650 light that's pretty bright, yet has great runtime. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful, and keep checking back for more reviews. Thank you.